Guys, I have great news for all of us. The eclipse portal ends tomorrow. This is the 2-week period between that solar eclipse that was 2 weeks ago and the lunar eclipse that matches it. That's happening tomorrow. This is great news. We've had a busy 2 weeks. Every time there are two eclipse portals, every time there's two eclipses, it creates what's called an eclipse portal. And during that time, things go haywire for people, and it is wrapping up tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got a lunar eclipse, which is pretty exciting. It's called a penumbral lunar eclipse, not a total lunar eclipse. It will be visible from most of the world. So see if you can check it out tomorrow. That would be pretty fun. But this lunar eclipse is taking place on the Scorpio-Taurus axis, which is where our previous nodal path was. So right now we're going through the Libra to Aries nodal path, which makes everybody reevaluate their boundaries and how much we're willing to sacrifice for other people and how far we're willing to go to advance our own needs and self-care, our own agendas for our own lives. That is what we're going through right now until I think January of 2025. I think that's true. Don't quote me on that. But we have about, I don't know, wait a minute. It's an 18-month cycle, and it started just a few months ago in July. So we've got another year and a bit until, I think that does put us in January of 2025. But previously we were going through the Scorpio to Taurus axis, which I called it the zombie apocalypse, because it was all about taking the hidden things, the skeletons in the closet, and bringing them to life. That was that 18-month period that ended in July of this year. So as we go through this lunar eclipse, the thing to ask yourself is, what has happened over about the past 2 years that is coming to a fruition right now, that's wrapping up, that's over? What is ending right now? How are we experiencing an emotional reset after all the stuff that we've gone through over the past 2 years? Now, the Scorpio to Taurus axis is also the axis that deals with resources and money in particular. So when you are looking back, what's happened in the past 2 years, I want you to really think about your financial resources and how your concept of money and how your work has gone, how your businesses have gone, how your financial experiences have gone. This is, I guess, a great time to plug my YouTube series on money miracles. It's in the playlists section of my channel. Go there and go do it. It's really great. I recommend it. And the recommended session for today at allieduzetclasses.com is definitely going to be Rivers of Wealth, which is all about opening up the channels within ourselves to be open to receiving more financial stability in our lives. Yesterday, we did the inflation session to help us keep up with pricing. Today is a great day for Rivers of Wealth, if that seems like the session that you want to do. Scorpio and Taurus. Oh, hello. Here are all of my children. Hello. Children, hashtag parenting. Okay. But the Scorpio to Taurus axis deals with money and resources in particular, and it deals with the interplay between other people's resources and our own resources. How much of the resources that you are experiencing originated with yourself? How much originated with other people? And that is a question that we all get to evaluate for ourselves. Sorry, that was my doorbell. As we're working with this eclipse tomorrow and having this reset on the axis that deals with resources, this is just a very great time to set some new intentions with a full moon. A full moon is always a great time to set new intentions. Well, that's a bad way to put it. We set our new intentions with the new moon, which will be in about 2 weeks, I think on November 13th. But the full moon is the time where we are setting intentions on what we're going to let go of. So I want you to look back at the past 2 years and think about, what do you want to let go of from the past 2 years, especially around issues of money, finances, where you have been reliant on others, where you are reliant on yourself. We are getting a reset tomorrow, whether we want it or not. Everyone's entire system is going to be reset. And that's just how it is going to be. But if you are intentional about it, you can use that reset the way that you want to use it. No, you cannot. Okay, go and eat your food.
Oh, are the popsicles in it?
So what do you want to let go of? What fears around money do you want to let go of? What stresses do you want to let go of? What old patterns have you engaged in when it comes to resources that you want to shift? Today is a great day to become conscious of that. And if you just write it down, that can be really powerful, and just say, I'm letting go of my old pattern of being terrified every month about how I'm going to pay the bills. I'm going to choose a new pattern where I am trusting my creator to provide for me in miraculous ways. I might not always know how I'm going to have enough money to make it to the end of the month, but I do know that our creator has already made a plan for me. And I'm already sure that I am going to receive exactly what I need to get through the month. Okay, these are the kinds of intentions that we want to have on our mind. Just writing it down is powerful. You don't have to memorize it. You don't have to say it in the mirror 10 times. Just writing it down, just choosing it and being intentional about it can be very, very powerful. So that's what I wanted to challenge you to do today as we prepare for tomorrow. Oh, thank you for coming along on this busy, crazy Eclipse Portal ride with me. I love it. I love getting to hang out with you every day. Come hang out with me on Facebook if you want to, Intuitive Healing with Ali Duzette. We have a great time in there, and it's a fun place to talk about all of this cool stuff. I'm going to see you tomorrow, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. We're almost done with this Eclipse Portal. You're rocking it.